If one were to choose the most iconic moment in World Championship history, the Black Ball Decider of 1985 would undoubtedly receive the most votes. With the first World Championship title of his career within reach, 36-year-old Dennis Taylor looked numb with tension, sitting helplessly in his chair, seemingly waiting for defeat to arrive. After all, had that black gone in moments earlier, Dennis Taylor would already have lifted the 1985 World Championship trophy, producing the biggest shock of the time, because standing opposite him in that final was the undisputed ruler of the snooker world in the 1980s, the Nugget, Steve Davis. As the king of the 1980s, Steve Davis's strength and dominance were beyond any doubt. The safety he played under immense pressure was exquisite, and that ability was one of the key reasons he reached the very summit of the sport. Even when pressure closed in, Davis could remain calm at the table, making very few mistakes. By contrast, Dennis Taylor at that time had been a relative unknown before reaching this World Championship final. Almost all fans believed that Steve Davis would win the title with ease, yet no one expected Dennis Taylor refusing to bow to fate to show such remarkable resilience, not only setting himself on a path to legend, but also adding a dazzling chapter of history to the stage of the 1985 World Championship. It was truly a narrow escape. This was Dennis Taylor. With nothing to lose, he went for a bold attacking shot that sent fans' hearts into their mouths. Fortunately, after the miss, the black crossed the center line, leaving no easy pot for his opponent. Now this black ball would decide the destination of the World Championship crown. According to British media statistics at the time, this epic black ball decider pushed snooker's television ratings to a brand new record. More than 18.5 million viewers tuned in, the largest audience ever for a single sporting event at that time. After a grueling 34-frame marathon, Steve Davis clearly showed signs of mental strain. He chose to take a risk and attempt to plant, but this time fortune was not on Taylor's side. After the two balls collided, a huge opening was left on the table. The vacant look in Steve Davis's eyes was hard to watch, yet the chance was far from straightforward. The black was at a very acute angle. If it went in, he would stand on top of the snooker world. But if he missed, everything would be left to fate. Faced with a shot full of danger and opportunity, what choice would Dennis Taylor make? Let's keep watching. Disaster struck. The angle was wrong the moment he struck the cue ball. By this point, the tension had seeped into every corner of the arena. It is worth remembering that this World Championship final was attended even by Princess Diana herself, showing just how immense the attention on this match truly was. Dennis Taylor looked utterly deflated, because after that mistake, he left a difficult reverse angle chance. The shot was far from easy, but for a desperate Steve Davis, even the slightest hope was worth a do-or-die attempt. The instant the black rattled in the jaws and stayed out, Steve Davis stared at the table in disbelief, scratching his head. The miss was clearly beyond his expectations, and the arena erupted with piercing gasps. No one could have imagined that under such enormous pressure, Steve Davis would repeatedly suffer from tightening nerves, eventually gifting his opponent a perfect piece of cue ball positioning. And with that, Dennis Taylor could finally begin to celebrate. As one of the game's true legends, Dennis Taylor is forever remembered for his humor and his oversized glasses. And that black ball decider at the 1985 World Championship is widely regarded as one of the greatest moments in sporting history. Even 41 years on, fans still talk about it with undiminished fascination.